Hello, this is Susan uh, from, yeah, SLC Aquatics coming to you live from the fish room. Let me set my chat up. I hope everybody's doing good. I know I have my chat on my screen, but it's not on your screen. So I am popping it in. There it is. I got to straighten it up though. How's everybody doing? No, I don't like that. What's wrong with it? It needs to get skinnier. Oh me, oh my. Yeah, I'm sleepy. We had a storm, a crazy storm on yesterday evening, and the thing of it was our power went out at the church. Mine at the house didn't. Yay. But let me see what everybody's saying. Anyway, the power at the church went out. We're on different power supplies, and we're in the middle of a revival. So as building monitor and manager, I have to watch things, report things, and be first responder, etc., and do my walkthroughs and everything. And I don't know if y'all want to hear about my job or not. Oh, but anyway, I've been awake since 4:30 this morning, and the power came on at 5 a.m. And so around 5:30, 6 o'clock, I decided to go ahead and go over and do my walkthrough, power up computers, make sure AC units were working, checking for any water leaks or roof damage. I didn't get on the roof, but you have to watch and look for things and report it accordingly. So I was glad to say that there was no leaks, there was no limb damage, tree damage, or anything around the building, and there's a lot of debris on the parking lot, but everything was good. So I laid down for a nap this afternoon after the morning service, and I passed out. So here I am with my fish fam. I love you guys. And hashtag sticker guys. Well, I want to say hi to Daryl Deemer, one of my mods, first in the chat tonight. Daniel Keeping Fish messaged me earlier, and he said he was going to stay, wanted to know if he needed to stay awake. And I told him, I said, take a nap, get your rest if you can. So he told me, have a good night, everybody, and say hi, and that he would check it out later. We have Kaler's Aquatics, we have Vinoski's Tank, we have Diego at Petsotics here tonight. There he is. Hi, Daniel. I was just talking about you. I thought you were going to go to sleep and check the replay out. Thank you for popping in here, Daniel. I'm the one who overslept. We got Chris at Multi-Tank Addiction. That's my fish son. How y'all doing tonight? But anyway, that's what's been going on. And I was just a little tired from being up at 4:30 this morning. Normally I don't get up till 7:30. And if I can really sleep in, I don't get up till 8 or 9 o'clock. So I don't know if how everybody else is doing. Thank you, Bob, for sharing my links. I didn't get to share my stream out to Facebook. So, wonder why that is. I'm going to mess with my chat a little bit. I probably need to transform it just a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it. 450 by 680. It's a little on the wide side. And it looks like it's been trimmed. Okay, that part has. Me don't know. But how's everybody else doing? I am enjoying the setting up the newsletter, and it's so funny. At first, the poll that's on my channel about do I release it early or do I wait till the 1st of September? At first, release it early was leading. Now there's just enough votes to make everything 50%, 50%. Hey Victor, how you doing? Fish Tropics Jason's in the house. How y'all doing tonight? So yeah, I'm getting excited about this newsletter. Everybody else is getting excited. I need y'all to continue to pass in the word around so that everybody will go and register at slcaquatics.org to either sign up at the pop-up that opens up for the email sign up, or go to the blog and scroll to the bottom and sign up for the newsletter there. I should have disabled one or the other, and I didn't. So the next time there will be, I think there'll be a different type of sign up on the website. I can snooze the pop-up, but then it makes it hard for people to know where to go to actually sign up. Chris, you didn't submit any art yet, so if you submit something now, the deadline's passed for submissions for September, but anything that comes in now and throughout the next few months will go to the next newsletter. And if Madfish Diva was in the house, she sent me a private message giving me an idea that since we're going to do like a quarterly newsletter, that maybe we should do a monthly blog submission. And I said, that's a great idea. And guess who gets to do October's blog? And so Madfish Diva is going to submit her blog for October. And the blogs will be listed on slcaquatics.org/blog. So anybody who submits anything from here on out, it will go on to our blog page. Is that a good idea? Everybody chit-chatting with everybody? That's great. Larry D's Tanks and More is in the house. Hello, Larry. How are you doing tonight? Chewy's here. Hey, Chewy. Sorry, honey. I see you made it. How you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Good. That's good. Yeah, I'm doing good too, and thankful to the Lord that things could have been worse during the during the storm last night. It came on suddenly. You know, we've been having 100-degree temperatures here, and the heat index has been crazy. The air quality, we got into the orange zone, the other day. So when you have these summer storms, a town just like 10 minutes away from me was having a hailstorm, and then we were in the triangle trajectory of that, and when the storm came this way, the winds were gusting up to 40 miles an hour. I thought the tree in front of my house was actually going to snap in two, but thank God it didn't. But I mean, leaves and debris and limbs, small limbs went everywhere. And the rain, it was such a torrential downpour that when cars drove by the house, they had about 3 and 4 foot waves splashing up over it. One car, I have a video posted on Facebook. One car went by and the wave was so high and so intense that you couldn't see the car when it went by. Thanks, Bob. Um, Bob said Rick messaged me today. We chatted a little. I'm going to get some of his fish, the greens for sure. I am so happy because I didn't want to be greedy with the greens, but I did ask him for the Dumbo ears back, and he said he would be getting with me. So you can't have the Dumbo ears; they're mine. And the reason I'm asking for the Dumbo ears is because Diego says he has a customer that's interested, and I'm going to get them and sell some breeding trios off of that. I see that he's been posting a lot on Facebook too. He's really feeling good right now. He's having to move, so he's having to sell all of his tanks and fish and stuff. But Bob, I forget some of the those live bearers that he has too. So I don't know. I might get some of those live bearers. Chewy says he's talking to Daniel. All right, Diego says, can we just blog straight on your website? You should be able to get it in your back office and won't be posted until you approve it. I haven't set that up yet, Diego, but I do, I have that capability. I'm going to get with my web designer, and Millie will help me do it correctly, because I want people from the community to be able to sign up and do a login and do blogs and post upcoming conventions and stuff like that in their area. I mean, this is a community website under slcaquatics.org, #FishFamMom, and I already have that resource page, and yeah, that's a great idea, Diego. I will be doing that. Thank you. Bob at Kaler's Aquatics says Rick has some great deals on Facebook for new stuff unopened if anyone's interested. Yeah. Diego, go look at Rick Talley's post on Facebook. He's got sponge filters, he's got heaters, he's got glass lid. Now his aquariums that have never been used, he's only selling those things locally. Some things he's selling locally, and the price is really good, and you pay the shipping. So if everybody wants to see what Rick's got up for sale, go check it out. Rick Talley on Facebook, Talley, better known as Bam Aquatics. He's having to move, so he's having to sell his things. Hey, Science Gal Aquatics, how you doing? Good to see you this evening. Thank you, Bob. Chewy says, what I find interesting about some things recently is about invasive species driving the fish market in Florida with peacock bass. Do people eat this in Florida? I have no idea, Chewy. Anybody from Florida that would know? Did you talk to Aquafunk about it? Let's see. David Betancourt's down there. The Bachelor's down there. Who else is in Florida? We got Life with Pets. We've got PEMG Hustle Woman in Florida. Uh, yeah. Chris says, sending you an email with links right now, Susan. Thanks, Chris. Um, like I said, the newsletter is complete for September. I'm going to tweak a couple things, put a couple titles here and there, change some of my picture and word formatting, but it's pretty much ready to go. Thanks, Diego, for sharing my um, website link. Thank you so much. And my email, Bob. Thank you. My Teespring. The Fish Tank Barn. Hey, Mike. How you doing tonight? I never catch a live stream, and I'm gonna have to set a special notification or something. Even though the notification bell is hit, my schedule. A lot of times you come on after Chris at Multi Tank Addictions, I think, and it's getting later and later. I'm Central Time, Mike, and I can't stay up too late sometimes, but I try to catch the replays. All of my prints are in there, so if you want to put one or two in each newsletter, you can stretch them out. Great. Thank you so much, Chris. And you know you are up on the resource page. It's slcaquatics.org/resource-page. And I've got a lot of the community members up there. Thank you, Bob, for sharing PetSonics.com. And you know we do love for love on my streams. So if there's anybody that you're not familiar with, there's 3 dots beside their name. Click on that. The very top says go to channel. And if you're not a subscriber, show the love. Well, to let you know, I am doing research for the next article for the next newsletter that is going to involve an article from World Aquarium Singapore. All right, Chewy, thank you so much. I look forward to it. I still have one of your submissions already in the queue for the next submission. All right, guys. I need to feed the fish room, so I'm debating whether to take my mic with me or not. And y'all come along with me while I do. Let me see what my my phone's. Let me see if I have just I'm going to switch the scene. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at myself. Okay, come with me while I try to feed the fish room live. I get my foods from Everything Aquatic. Oh, it's got a glare. Everything Aquatic, Dina Edwards. I've used some of Fancy Tail Aquatics fish food before, and I will be getting some more food from him too. So come with me. This is the 29 with my own strain of mutt guppies, my yellow tiger mosaics, and my I'm calling them red passion flame tails. And believe me, if you could smell this, woo-hoo. All right, this is going to be a little tight on the microphone. Here's the results of my breeding trio from the yellow tiger mosaics. And believe me, we've got yellow, yellow, yellow over here. And that's exciting. This is Mom and her youngins. And then up here, I put Dad and 2 daughters from the yellow tiger mosaics. So yeah, I got some breeding projects going on here. And I'm going to come over this way to feed the 55. Y'all gonna enjoy this. These guys are hungry, hungry, hungry. Hungry, hungry hippos. I'm not watching the chat, so I'll try to get back to the chat when I get back over there. And then I'm going to come around to the other tanks over here. Here's my half moon mosaics. All I have is my webcam, my laptop cam. Takes them a little while to find it. And then I'm going to feed my American greens. I need a tank light for this 15. It's got a what is it? A 2-foot footprint. Okay, back around to the other side of the room. Over here is my 25 that has my cold guppies with bent spines. I do not breed them, but I let them live their life out. And I've got some breeding peppered corridoras in the bottom. I've got eggs on the wall over here. I've got eggs on the wall right here. And then this is my crayfish. I got a couple in there. I got the mama, the juvenile female, and a couple fry that are growing out. I feed everybody flakes except my bettas. And going back to my bettas, it's hard to see. I'm going to feed Pinky and Rosebud. And I feed them these little micro pellets by Ocean Nutrition. He always flares at me. Pinky does. Tries to be big and bad. And if y'all weren't with me last week, Cherry did pass away, but he passed away quietly. Okay, and I'm going to drop some wafers. Need to do some topping off. I also have wafers. Okay, everything aquatic algae wafer diet. And all of her foods have no preservatives. This has 36% protein, 6% lipids, 9% ash, 6% fiber, and moisture 10%. I'm going to drop some into the crayfish. Sometimes she'll come out for it. I added extra filtration. And I'm also going to put some in here for the Corydoras. I drop about 3 a day. Keep them spawning. And nobody there. Spinning your back around. I have 3 Corydora over here in the 55. So I dropped 1 over here. I dropped 1 in the back. Because the rainbows will chase anything that drops in the water. And then I drop 1 over here in the right hand corner. And of course this here in my 20 gallon is my original breeding tank for my Corydoras. There's about 8 in there right now. And Henry the yo-yo loach. So they get 3 or 4, sometimes 5. And yes, guppies like algae wafers too. So let me sit back down and look at chat. Thank you for spinning around the room with me. And mods, thank you for handling the chat while I did all that. The Cove came in. Hello, Anna Marie. I'm going to come back to my main screen. All right. Hope y'all enjoyed that as much as I did. They haven't been fed today. When I have to leave the house early, I have to a lot of times feed them in the evening when I come in. So they'll get one big feeding a day. And I fast them on Sundays. So I'm going back up. I'm scrolling up. And Chewy says he will shoot me an email. Thank you. Bob says, Susan, I will lurk about 7:30. Urgent family meeting. Niece will call me so I didn't fall off asleep. LOL. Okay, Bob, I understand. I hope everything goes well. Bob says rainbows are such good eaters. Yes. What did I call them? Hungry little hippos. Fish keeping Jamaica. Raleigh's in the house. Hello, Raleigh. I was feeding my fish room when you came in. I guess you guys purchase your fish food in sealed containers. Yes. With long shelf life. Thank you, Bob, for my PayPal. I appreciate it. I received an awesome surprise today, and I won't mention the person's name because I haven't had a chance to talk to him, but I received a beautiful blessing today in my PayPal account that brought me to tears, and I happened to be overwhelmed with it, and the person is present today, and I wanted to tell you Thank you so much, and it will be put to good use. Thank you. And Raleigh says he purchases his food by the pound. Excuse me. Blessings to you, Raleigh. Okay, scrolling down. Scrolling down. Fish Keeping Jamaica says, Susan, do you find that some of your fish are diggers when it comes to your planted aquariums and substrates? I don't have any problems with any of the fish that I keep at this time. When I had, now I can't put live plants with my crayfish, of course. They're diggers. And they are construction crew members. And I've got too much in her tank right now. I need to remove some things. But until I added the pebbles, well, when I first added the pebbles, I had cute little pathways and plants here and there, and the next thing you know, my pebbles are all over the tank and my plants are floating at the top. So yeah, my crayfish, guppies not so much, and Henry the yo-yo loach, he's a digger, but he doesn't uproot any of the plants. Some of my plants are good. They have good roots, and plants that are light that I don't want to float, I usually put weights around the base of them. So yeah, Daniel's keeping fish. I'm keeping them in a planted tank, and I try to establish the plants first and then let the roots take hold before adding fish. Well, that's the smart way, Daniel, but I admit I'm impatient, and I will set up a tank with substrate and plants, and I have so many fish like guppies that they go in. Guppies don't usually uproot plants, so. And Anna Marie came in at 6:34. I'm 5 minutes behind. The Vita and Tetra brand fish food are expensive. Tetra is usually very reasonable, and believe me, if you will check out Dina's website as well, you will find her food very inexpensive. Really, I buy it by 7.5 ounces and above, and I think the wafers package was 7 ounces, and the where is it? This is 10 ounces, and it's like from here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 4.5 maybe, and 3 inches thick. So it'll last me about 2 to 3 months. I'm sorry, I'm just all over the place tonight. Let me stay focused. Raleigh says, Susan, as you spoke about plants, I see tons of plants in the local river nearby, but I don't know their names. Highlighted a few today. Nice. Later, guys, going to watch the local news report. All right, Raleigh. God bless you. Love you guys. Scott Fancy Tail Aquatics is here in the house. Keep forgetting to go live at 7 EST. I have 8 in my head and did not see a notice. Hi all. Yes, I went live. I've gotten out of the habit lately of pre-scheduling my streams. I know it helps with the notification squad, and with the what is that group that Nisi does on Facebook? If y'all, it's not a group, it's a page, and that's why a lot of times pages don't come up in my news feed like groups do. So I'm probably gonna have to go over there and join that, uh, like that page as Susan for SLC Aquatics instead of Susan Core. So I think I'm at the bottom of the chat. It's 6:43, and the last one was Chewy saying hello to the Cove. So I'm excited about the newsletter, guys. The deadline for the September newsletter is it has passed, and I'm doing the final stages of the newsletter. At first, this is new for me, guys. So at first, I was like building on this template like crazy, and then all of a sudden, I realized I can't send a template unless it's a test email. And I'm like, oh my God, how do I convert this over into an email? I almost went into panic mode. Hey, Dustin, how you doing? Good to see you. But anyway, I found out how to do it, and it was really a lot easier, and it's in draft mode right now, so all I have to do is publish it, and it goes out to all of the email clients that have signed up. Right now, believe it or not, guys, it's under 30 people. Only 28 people are going to get my newsletter. Can you believe that? I have done all of the marketing, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I'm going to probably have to do a YouTube video and put it out there. Like I said, I didn't have service tonight. I will have service Wednesday night. So Thursday and Friday, I am going to really be marketing the newsletter. And when I post stuff, if y'all will just get a hold of it and share the daylights out of it, so that more people will sign up for the newsletter. And I'm thinking about snoozing the pop-up screen or changing the pop-up screen. Is everybody getting the pop-up screen when you go to slcaquatics.org for the first time, if you have not signed up before? So I believe if you scroll down and sign up for the newsletter, there's two different lists, and I'm combining the two lists. Diego says, I know I've been busy starting another business, not having to do with the pet industry. Let's talk tonight. Well, go right ahead. I'm curious too, Diego. I'll sign up for the newsletter tomorrow. Daniel, keeping fish. Good night, Susan. Love for the live. Thank you, Daniel. God bless you and have a good night's rest. Fancy Tail Aquatics, I know I've been busy starting another business, not having to do with the pet industry. Let's talk tonight. Dusty Ritchie says, I'm gonna deliver a dozen guppy girls to a guy who runs, drum roll please, a sushi restaurant. Is that awesome? Or is that kind of messed up? I don't know. Do they serve them as food? Let me know how that goes, Dustin. I've been posting it, Chewy says, on a few posts here on YouTube. Thank you, Chewy. And the Cove says, yes, I did. Anna Marie, did you get my email? I shared your post with my husband. It's adorable. Thank you so much. Dustin says he has a showcase tank with endlers and he wants guppy girls to breed with them. I guess I'm honored that he asked me. Oh, yes, yes, yes. That is beautiful. Diego says, I haven't told you about my other business. Sorry, I thought I'd text you about it. Let's talk tonight, you and me too. You told me you were doing another business, but you did not tell me what it was. And the Cove says, I'm sorry I missed that. Had a phone call. That's all right, Anna Marie. Chewy says, that's awesome, Dustin. The agriculture industry revolves around human consumption. Ever have tilapia? Yes. Oh, fish are friends, not food. I'm sorry, I eat sushi. I eat fish, but I eat consumable fish. I don't eat oriental fish that I know of. If my goldfish keep growing like they are, I'm gonna have to get another pond, guys. I told my husband I'm going to have to contact Alabama Aquascapes and get them to set me up a large pond out here on the side of the house. And then I'm going to have to set up a canopy so I can sit out there and enjoy it. Move my pond off of the front porch. Probably keep a couple small ponds, little tubs. Scott says, I'll get back with you, Pet Sonics. I have to prepare a lot of boxes for shipping tomorrow night. Awesome, Scott. If y'all haven't seen Scott's last video of his fish farm tour in Florida, you need to check it out. That was awesome. Scott, I hope you're healing up. We got Crystals at Pets and Plants in the house. Hello, Crystal. How you doing? Mwah. Dustin says, shh, don't tell your friends in the tanks behind you. They didn't hear me. They're still eating. They're not paying me any attention. Nope. Everybody doing their own thing. Thanks, Dustin. Thank you, Bob, for sharing my PayPal account. Appreciate it. Diego says, oh, I don't know who I tell things to anymore. Not good. That's true, Diego. Believe me, when our lives get really busy, we forget who we tell. I have to keep a list, and then I lose my list, and then I forget to check off on my list, and then I'm like, matter of fact, I've still got to do some updating of some records in my Fishroom, and sometimes it just doesn't seem like there's enough time in the day. But I'm going to put it out there what Madfish Diva suggested to me about the blog, and we got Sickless 23 in the house. Hello there, Kirk. How are you doing tonight? See you, Dustin. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out, and good luck with the guppies. Maybe you can do some videotaping and share it with us. Oh no's in the house. Hello, Jim. How you doing, Jim? Oh no's Fish Corner's in the house. Everybody show love for love. And Cichlid 23, and then we have Crystals, Pets and Plants in the house, and y'all know how to show love for love if you're not familiar with their channels. And Madfish Diva suggested in a monthly blog and a quarterly newsletter. So when this first newsletter comes out, I have a feeling that it may quickly go to a bi-monthly newsletter, because the Fish Fam community, they want a voice. They want a place to put their voice. And this newsletter is a place for you to put your voice. And I'm excited that it's going to grow. Right now it's at 9 pages long, but believe me, the links that are the way I've arranged the links, you're going to love it. You're going to love the way it's designed, so that even though it's 9 pages long, it's not reading after reading after reading after reading. There's some fun in there. Um, there's some funnies. There's some. There's a species spotlight corner. There's a YouTube channel corner spotlight. YouTube channel spotlight corner is going to have a spotlight article each newsletter. What time does Dr. Black go live, Chewy? If it's too late for me, I can't make it. Sell advertising space on the newsletter. There I go again with my business mind going. Right now, Diego, business advertising is free with the option that if you want to give me anything, you can send something to my PayPal account. If you're not aware, I have put my Patreon account on hold. There's still 8 little souls over there who still have their dollar support floating. If you want to put your pledge on hold for right now, you can do that. And I'm thinking about starting back at the first of the year with some better tiers and some better options for my supporters. Ono's Fish Corner is saying hey to everybody. Chewy says right after the fish tank barn. Yeah, it's after me is Chris, and after Chris is Mike, I think, at the fish tank barn. And then after him is Dr. Black's stream. And it's getting later and later and later and later. So I'm not a night owl anymore. I'll pop in and out on Pam's. The Pam's is pushing it. Are you still going to Aquashella, Diego? Oh yeah, I have Aquashella and I have Aquatic Experience in the newsletter. I'm not going to tell you everything I got in there, but there's room for more. Put it that way. There's room for more. And I'm going to put a feedback. Somehow I'm going to put a feedback in the newsletter so that the people who read the newsletter can send me suggestions, and everything will go in one pocket. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but I'm going to do it. Chris, got to get ready for the stream. 5 minutes left. All right, Chris. God bless you and thank you for coming by. Anna says, I can't wait to see it. The Cove. Yes, darling. I'm kind of proud of it. And it might, anyway, I'm not going to down talk it. It's my first one, okay? But I have tried my hardest. And it's been a learning experience. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. MTA's video of my painting coming soon. Be checking it out. Diego says, yes, I bought my tickets like 5 months ago, so I'm obligated to go. LOL. Like fish keepers have to be obligated to go to aquatic shows. LOL. Oh, I just wish some were closer, but the environment that I live in, I hate to say it, people don't know how to act in certain areas. And it is environmental. It is, how do you say it? If it wasn't for the people from other areas coming into the Chicago area and into the New Jersey area, I'm sure they feel this maybe the same way I do, that the client, the type of people that you have, and y'all will have to just give me some feedback that at some of your clubs you might have some idiots and then you might have some really wonderful people. So I don't understand the competitiveness at local clubs where people can get arrogant, and you know, you just go check it out. You see how people do things. You see what this club sponsors what their standards are like. And Chewy says, don't make me laugh at Cichlids 23, hair metal 80 days. Nightmares of reality are going through my head. A pink spandex, one time worn by a Pasha Records label artist. Okay. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and close out for tonight. I appreciate everyone that came by, watched me feed my fish in my fish room. And I'm going to get some more video equipment. I shouldn't have. Kurt, I shouldn't have. And Chewy's. Shelby Ray's in the house. Hello, Shelby. Love you. Late but stopped by. Much love. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm closing out. And I guess we have one more Tuesday night. And I may even do the newsletter release after my live stream on the 27th. Okay? We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I've got some fine-tuning moments to do in the newsletter. If you have not signed up for the newsletter yet, go over to slcaquatics.org. There'll be a pop-up window to sign up your email, or you can go over, if you want to actually sign up for the newsletter, go over to the blog. There's 3 bars at the top of my screen, and go to the blog section. You'll see 3 little articles right now, which I'm going to archive. And scroll to the bottom, and it says sign up for our newsletter. Sign up there. Enter as much information as you want to. Leave blanks where you want to, unless it's required, like email and name. And I don't even think your name's required. I think just your email is. So anyway, I look forward to it. I look forward to your feedback. Hope none of you are disappointed, and I hope you all are just as excited as I am about it. And again, this is Susan for SLC Aquatics, coming to you on Tuesday night. Thank you very much. God bless you, and see you next time.